fuck was that?
Alrighty. So welcome to What the Fuck Did I Dream Last Night? This is our very first Dream Mail episode where we're super excited, where we read the dreams that you send to us. And we get to laugh with you and be scared with you.
So I
Laugh
feel like
at you, but no.
I feel like we need to reach out to Blue's Clues and see if we can like partner up on that trademark for Mail Time song. Mail time, mail time.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Let's not sing it. Let's not get copyright here. So this is the first one, guys. Here we are. You'll get these every last Friday of the month, starting now.
Whoop.
So I got to start off here with a little, this is not one that we have written down to share. But my sister texted me one day about her dream. And we got to start with this one. She said, so my sister's, I'm going to call her Bougie. She calls herself Bougie. So
I love the word bougie. We're all bougie in our own way.
I agree, but me and my sister are night and day. I'm your, we're just night and day. If you guys have listened to podcasts at all so far, you kind of know.
If she were a Spice Girl, she'd be Posh Spice. And you're both equally sporty Spice.
So my sister likes her Louis Vuitton, all of her shoes, all of the,
Posh.
That's what I mean.
Posh Spice.
I don't really know that.
That's like David Beckham's wife.
Oh, I know who she is, but I don't know enough about her
She's
to
bougie.
Claim that. Okay. My sister's bougie. So I don't even know if she listens to this podcast at all. So she sends me a text and says, I keep dreaming that all the guys at work keep farting in front of me and don't care.
Oh, shoot. Well,
what does that mean?
If she doesn't listen, you just have to tell her we talked about her, and then she'll start listening.
Well, she sent me this, so I would talk about it, and I wasn't going to include it.
She won't listen.
So I was like, I gotta throw it in there.
Like, where does that?
And also, my sister, which all girl power go to you, like she is like the boss babe of her company. So
yeah, she's a baller.
Like she's high up, and she works
like
her ass off.
Life goals.
Yes, and she still works her ass off for this job. But and trust me, everything I'm saying right now about her being bougie and liking everything, it's nothing that I don't say to her face. So it's all fine. So the farting thing, I had to pull this up because I didn't even mention her what it could mean or anything. So I looked up farting on dreammoods.com. I'm just going to read the whole little definition. To dream that you are farting suggests that you are being passive-aggressive. You need to express your feelings in a more direct manner. Now, I know she's not farting in her dream, but the next one, ready? To smell a fart in your dream implies that someone around you is not telling you how he or she really feels. He or she may be avoiding some topics instead of addressing it.
Okay,
Alternatively, the dream indicates that you are offended by someone in your waking life. Which I feel like that last paragraph, though, would totally apply in a work situation.
I bet she farted at work and was afraid that somebody heard it, and that's why she had this dream.
Facts! Carly?
Calling you out.
Are you listening, Carly? Can't wait. Don't worry, I'll be sending you this day it comes out. Be like, you're first and most front. If no one likes to hear about you, they're going to stop listening at this wonderful 4-minute mark.
Oh, man. That's a good one. Good little blip there.
Yeah, I had to do that one first.
Oh, good.
So, now we'll start off with our first dream. Like dream. I don't know. That was a dream. But anyways, this is the first one that someone sent to us before we even released. So, whoop. Her name is Delaney? Right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you say? I don't know how to.
So her name is Daleen.
Is that how you say it, Daleen?
That's how I'm saying it. Daleen, if we are wrong, you better let us know, and I will correct it and amend it next time around.
What were you saying? Delaney?
Or Delaney. It actually could be Delaney.
I'm going Delaney. All right, Delaney.
Delaney, you gotta let us know.
We're trying here. So Delaney wrote to us and said, every so often, I will have a very vivid dream that my husband and I are in a building with lots of doors. I tell him which room I am in and come find me so we can have a little alone time and get busy. We spend the whole entire dream trying to find a place to have sex.
Torture.
Everywhere we go, there are people or something's happening that needs to be taken care of so we can never get to enjoy each other. Then she said, so a little backstory of us. We will be married for 7 years in June, but we both had
No.
kids who are in previous marriage. Our boys are 15, 16, 18, 19.
God bless.
We had a very, right? That's a lot of,
Oh
yeah,
boy.
that's a heavy
They almost got
grocery bill.
they almost got a basketball team there.
Yeah. We had a very active sex life. Then 1 year later, and definitely not planned, we found out we were expecting. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Got the basketball team.
they had a
Life
little girl.
Life became extremely stressful, and I quit my job a year after our daughter was born. And my hubby works 12 to 16-hour shifts, mainly graveyard shifts, so I could stay home with our daughter and take care of our boys.
No.
When he is gone at night, I let our daughter sleep with me. Recently, I have gone back to work as well. I feel like I relate to her life for
Man,
sure.
we're
Well,
talking
not
about boss mom right there.
for sure,
Boss
for sure.
mom and dad, kudos.
So when you said though, like that's a horrid or terror, what did you say? That's a nightmare. Like trying to when you can't like.
Oh, oh yeah, man, that's terrible. Just trying.
I responded back to her and I said, "Man, that has to be such a damn frustrating dream. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
sucks."
that's a
Like
dream you want to wake up your husband, which would be hard if he works the graveyard shift, where you like want to wake up your husband and be like, "Yo, game time,
we got to
baby."
get this on. But then you wake up and you're like, "Oh wait, my daughter's in my
Right.
bed."
Oh man.
Finding that time together can definitely be hard.
Yeah, especially when you work
Wait,
opposite shifts.
like my husband and I, we work opposite shifts where he comes home at 3 o'clock, 3:30, and I go, or he gets home at 3:45. I have to be at work at 4. So literally, we just switch in the parking
Mhm.
lot.
Right,
So
like
yes,
literally
we
at your
sleep
job.
together.
It's not
Yeah.
even the desk
So yes,
break. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We meet in the parking lot at my job. So yes, we sleep next to each other, but we're both just so tired and so like opposite tired that like
Oh
it
yeah.
sucks. You definitely have to. It's hard.
Yeah. I feel like I have those type of dreams, but with work. Like I feel like I can never get my work done in my dream, which is like,
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like,
yeah,
man, are you
I
really
like
having
never
sex
talk.
at work?
No, God, no, this ain't Grey's Anatomy, honey. That is not in my
Oh,
house
love me
at
some
all.
Grays.
Um, well,
What do you got?
so I have a dream here, and thank you again. I'm just gonna call her D. Thank you again, D, for that
There we
dream, and I
go.
hope y'all.
Oh my
I know
gosh,
life can get stressful. I'm not a mama bear myself yet, but just shout out to you. Take it day by day, and just try to stay focused on that love you have for each other and for your kiddos.
for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Get creative. Get creative with it
Yeah.
too.
Scheduling can be good. No matter who you are. So,
For sure,
so
for
I
sure, for
got a
sure.
dream coming up here from Joey. And Joey is a fellow podcaster in New York
Yes, yes.
City, and he's a New York City-based stand-up comedian and podcaster. Hope you're faring well through all this craziness going on, Joey. He hosts a movie trailer reviewing podcast, Trailer Trashing, which sounds awesome.
I checked it out. They're funny.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Um,
check them out.
again, called Trailer Trashing, but that's not why he's reaching out to us. He has kind of different dreams, nightmares, which, we've talked about some of those. He's nightmares all the time. Most days he wakes up because he died in his dream, which we talked a little bit about, the other day or the other episode. But whether it's a car crash, falling from a skyscraper, getting shot in the head, whatever it is, he dies in his dreams. The weirdest part about it is he sort of loves it, which, Joey, you are not alone from some of the research I did.
Right, right. So when I
Um,
read this one, Hayne, or like, I'm sorry. I am the one that screens these and gives them to Hane.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I knew that you like. I wanted you to read this one because I knew that you could like relate to
Yeah,
it since
I
you
am
researched,
fascinated by death and
right?
dreams. Um, and he said, I actually love that you sent us this, Joey. I can't tell you how amazing it feels to wake up knowing that you didn't die, which is a really interesting take because nobody in my research had that perspective. So
Mm-hmm.
he said, I also keep a dream journal and do reality checks all the time, which is amazing. That's my take on that. Which is helping him become a lucid dreamer. If you ever need a guest, I'd be honored to come on and tell you about my weird dreams. We need to do a death dreams take 2 and talk about this for sure because
Definitely,
I am
definitely.
fascinated.
I so I emailed Joey back and I was like, but seriously, like, do you want to come on there and talk? And then when I listened to his podcast, he just seems like such like from emailing him a couple times there, he just seems so much fun. So we definitely want to bring Joey on here to have some fun with us one episode down the line.
Yeah, most of the research I did, people that enjoyed the dreams about death enjoyed the experience of death, like
Mm-hmm.
that it was peaceful and like the passing on. But he enjoys more
He
so
seems
like
like he likes the adrenaline
yeah, and like
rush.
how he wakes up and he's like invigorated that he didn't die. So I think that'd be a really interesting perspective. So
Yeah.
I look forward to talking with you, Joey. And again, check
Yes.
out his podcast, Trailer Trashing, which I will certainly do. So thanks, Joey.
Yes. 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 Thanks, Joey. We can't wait to bring you on our podcast here too. Okay. So next one. Hi, Jess and Janie. I'm not a very active dreamer, but here's a little bit of a dream I do remember. I remember being in my grandma's old house, which is my son's current playroom. And I remember being taunted by a clown and going through the house to see where it was coming from. I remember grabbing something and smashing it all around
Oh
to
my
scare it
God.
away and saying, "You won't fucking get me. Go the fuck away."
I
Leave my fucking house.
I love particular wording in dreams. That is something that's probably the thing I've noticed
Same.
the most trying to keep up with my dreams lately, and that is awesome. I'm also a
Yep.
big fan of the F bomb. I'm like pretty conservative, guys, but I love the F
Sometimes
bomb.
you just gotta drop the F bomb.
I have a freaking I have a bad mouth, I do.
A band mouth. Leave my fucking house, something along those lines. And there was a moat outside, like from a castle. And I remember sneaking out and walking through the water like they did in the Outer Banks with the book bags on their heads.
I love it. I
LOL, that's all I can remember. Jess,
love it.
listen, I love that she mentioned about like Outer Banks putting the book bags on their head because I dream of like shows that I binge on Netflix like no other. Like no other.
So I do that too, and I get really emotionally connected to not the dreams, to TV shows
Characters.
and like books to characters. And I thought
Mm-hmm.
I was like weird like that because I was like, that's just weird because we're not meant to like binge watch shows like we do on Netflix. But one of my coworkers the other day randomly was like, she was just all out of sorts at work. And it was just one of those days, but she was like, I'm so busy today and I just cannot focus. And I'm reading this damn vampire book and I'm just so like infatuated with the characters. And in my mind right now, I'm worried about these characters. Mind you,
Oh, I
she's
get it.
like 3 kiddos. She's like 15 people to see that need like pacemakers and defibrillators. I was cracking up. I was like, I thought that was just
It's
me.
so true.
And she's just like, and she was so candid. I just loved it. So,
Like I am a huge I, Grey's Anatomy
mm,
buff, like no other. And I'll like watch the shows, and I'll binge it over and over and over again. And like even last Christmas, we always get together with me and my sister, and we watch Chevy Chase's Christmas
oh, yeah.
Vacation, and we had a lot of accidents that day, the one last time, which we can get into that another time. But Carly just goes, Meredith Grey will handle it. It's fine. And I was dying because that's how I think too all the time. I was like, Meredith and Alex will save me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Well, thank you
So,
for that dream, Jess. That was good
yes,
stuff.
I dream about, clowns don't really, I'm not afraid of clowns, but I am a little bit afraid of clowns because I was driving
I bet this
home.
was it related, if I had to guess.
That's what I feel like too. And this is remember when like all those clown sightings were happening in the US
Mm-hmm.
when It Too came out, I think.
I think it was the one.
Um,
It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because I was driving home and I lived in town. This is when I lived in my apartment. And I went like down this different way because I
I
don't know,
remember
I just
there's
went
like
down
a
this different way.
clown right by your house.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there was a clown just sitting out there on a bench
Mhm.
and just
It's
waving
kind
like
of funny when
sleepily.
you
And I'm
think
like,
back.
it was like 2 days before Halloween, but I was so fucking pissed off. And my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, was at class, and I was like, "There's a clown. What do I do?" And I was
Like
so I drove
clowns were
around.
doing like bad things in the area. They
Yeah,
weren't like
yeah. So like
it
this
wasn't
clown
like
was
a
just
joke.
asking. Now, like, and it's like you're asking for trouble, basically.
You're asking for a
So
bastion.
I loop around the block, and there's a cop, and I've never done anything like this in my life. But I was like, I pulled over. I go, listen, there's a clown near my apartment. He's just waving to people. I know you can't do anything, but I just need you to know that he's there so you can make your rounds and then scare him away.
I love it.
Because all I kept thinking is, I got to take my dog outside. I have to take my dog outside when I get home. And I can't just hook her up. I have to take her down the steps and walk her around the block because I lived in town.
Yeah. Good job, Karen. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks. I was Karen there. And then, wait. So then I waited until my neighbor downstairs, she went to let her girlfriend's dog out, and I come down. I go, listen, we're standing out here together, and she's cracking. She goes, okay. I go, there's a clown standing down there. I'm not okay, and I need you to be safe too. And she was laughing at me at this point. She goes, oh no, we are going to stand out here
Oh,
together.
absolutely. Shout out
Girl power,
to
yo.
Crime Junkies. If y'all don't listen to that podcast, love it. They're amazing. Ashley Flowers and Britt. Be weird, be rude, stay alive. That's their slogan.
I like
But
it. I
not
like
like
it.
a
I like it.
clown.
I like
And
it.
trust your instincts. That's a big one. So you did the right
Yes,
thing.
I agree.
So, and by the way, that was her real life, guys, not a dream. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
Janie's real life. But thanks again, Jess. That was funny.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, good
um,
job yelling "fuck you" and
all right.
throwing shit around because I would have done the same thing.
So, self-admittingly, Janie screens a lot of this stuff because I suck at social media in my own personal life. So, she does a lot of the work for this, basically all of it. Thanks, Janie. So this one,
Okay.
I am told I just need to read straight through. I wasn't allowed to read it before because it's so phenomenal. So here it goes.
It's
Um,
fantastic. Guys, it's a long one and it's
and I'm
so
going to
good.
just
So
read it
just
verbatim
get
so I
ready.
don't butcher it. Okay, ready? Hey, Janie and Jess,
Ready.
I'm writing to you, lovely people. Well, I like her already. I'm writing to you, lovely people, to tell you of this horrendous nightmare I had 6 months ago. Yes, I remember it vividly. So, in my dream, I'm in my current bedroom. I hate those. Everything looks
Mhm.
exactly as it should, with one exception. In real life, the only pets that I have are three cats. In this dream, however, I also have a hamster. Ooh. I noticed it in a
Ooh.
cage running on his wheel in front of the window. Horrible place for a hamster, by the way. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Um, my
Maybe that's
boyfriend
why my hamster died.
my boyfriend is sitting at his desk playing World of Warcraft in the corner of our bedroom. I can relate. I'm trying to talk to him about something, but he's ignoring me. Again, can relate. So, being the rational, cool-tempered, gosh, butchering this. So, being the rational, cool-tempered person that both dream me and awake me are, I start a fight. We're yelling at each other and eventually get to the point where we decide we have to break up. This is truly just lovely because we live together in one room, and well, money isn't a thing. I live in California. Okay, let's get real. That was sarcasm, if I did
Yep,
not
yep.
portray that correctly, guys.
No, I get
To
that.
try and comfort myself, instead of going for my cat, who, in caps, loves to snuggle, I decided I'm going to hold the hamster. I'm going to call him Fred for my ML.
I love
I
this
know,
because I still have a dog named Fred.
I'm about to fly out to California and be this girl's best friend. Okay.
Right, right,
So
right.
I'm holding Fred, who's a hamster. I also love when pets are named after real people names. I don't know. Like
Same,
George.
same.
So I'm holding Fred, who's a hamster. For those of you that haven't had a hamster before, they don't like to sit still, and they're certainly not cuddly. But tell that to a delusional dream person, I guess. I'm obsessed with this girl. Dream Me then decides it'd be a real fun idea to kiss little Fred on his little nose. Fred likes this, strangely enough, but soon starts pushing his head into my mouth. I foolishly think that this is hilarious and allow him to continue. Caps, real bad idea, and I recommend it even less than I recommend leaving a hamster cage in front of a window.
I love her. I'm sorry, I
I
had to
know,
clap,
this is
guys.
great.
I'm a clapper. Like,
This is
I
like
did.
phenomenal. Can she write our shows for us? Because this is fantastic. Soon, the dark hole that is my throat has enticed Fred. Oh my God. The writing lab tutor in me is loving every bit of this. Hamsters love their tunnels, and he's spotted his next one. Before I can get a grasp on this little monster, he has clawed his way along my tongue, and I can feel his face pressed against the back of my throat. I'm
Pause. So I just imagine. So
Girl,
my
this might be a
dad.
good pause because this is getting
Oh, it
juicy.
is. It is. I feel like it is. So my dad used to. He had a dream one time that he was blowing a bubble up in his dream, like a bubble gum bubble, and if it popped, he wouldn't be able to breathe. So my mom woke him up because he was going, "Ah!
Oh my God.
Ah!" like in his dream. And like that's what I imagine this girl's doing, like a hamster's crawling down her throat. And she's just like in the middle of the night, like,
I know. I want
"Ah!"
her boyfriend's take on this. Like, what was
Same.
she doing? Oh God. Okay. So before I can get a grasp on the little monster, he has clawed his way along my tongue, and I can feel his face pressed against the back of my throat. I'm hitting the wall, trying to get my parentheses no longer question mark boyfriend's attention. But this janky freshwater bitch fish has put on his headphones because I quote, my crying was quote annoying to him. Oh my God, time out. What the hell? It's a janky
Freshwater
freshwater bitch
fish.
fish. Oh my God, Rebecca. I need to call you and talk to you immediately. I'm about to fly my ass
Janky
out to California
freshwater fish
when this
fish is
pandemic
my
is
new
over.
character name.
Me and Jamie.
Can we get a shirt with that? Rebecca, can we use that? Can we make a shirt
Yeah,
with that?
Rebecca, Janie got
Rebecca.
cricket. We're all gonna wear shirts that say janky freshwater bitch fish.
I feel like it's a diss, but I just want to rep it.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be like
It's definitely a diss.
just be like podcasts. Like your podcast is a janky freshwater bitch fish, and then we both put our respective podcasts on it. Yes.
That's
All right.
fantastic.
So here I
Okay.
am choking
Sorry.
on this live hamster while this expired tub of sour cream is giving 150% of his focus. Sweating profusely and trying desperately to avoid him dying from a Murloc one level higher than him. Oh my God. His struggle was clearly far more difficult than mine, but at least I could take comfort in the fact that as I died, so did he. In his game, he lost. And for those of you wondering, yes, I was pissed at him for this dream slightly for 2 entire weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. I was pissed at him for this dream slight for 2 entire weeks. And to this day, I have a fear of hamsters. I hope my suffering has brought joy to your hearts. Sweet dreams. Rebecca, West Coast co-host of Chills, Thrills, and Kills. And I am so excited to listen to that podcast. I can't even.
Listen, I checked it a little bit, and
Oh my
I like it.
God.
I like
Rebecca, we need to become best friends. And I'm not even
Rebecca.
kidding you.
I also understand like being pissed off at your
Oh,
boyfriend because like my husband always cheats on me
for
in my dreams, and
years.
I wake up next to him. I'm like, "Dream you was an asshole last night, so I don't like you for
For
5 minutes.
years, she would
Go
call
make me
me
coffee."
and be pissed at her significant other.
Oh, all the time. Like, and I hate it. Like, why can't I? Or when we were getting married, or like planning our
Mhm.
wedding, and like he never showed up at the wedding. I was like, "Well, fuck you then."
Man. Well, that is too funny. Oh man. Oh wait, and can we also talk about the expired tub of sour cream? That's a diss too. I am so behind on the lingo apparently. She called him an expired tub of sour cream.
Oh, so I didn't really understand
He
that. I
said,
am
while this
bad.
expired tub of sour cream is giving 150% of his focus, sweating profusely. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
So good. Thank you, Rebecca. That was amazing. You
That's
officially
fantastic.
one-upped everything I will ever do in my life, and I cannot wait to listen to your
Janky
podcast.
freshwater bitch fish and
I'm gonna start calling everybody that.
expired tub of sour cream. Man, anytime someone's pissed off at me, I'm like, well, you're just an expired tub of sour cream, bitch.
I'm gonna say you a janky freshwater bitch fish. She even put two
And
little
you
stars
got
for bitch, but no censorship here, America.
facts.
All right,
Oh
well,
my gosh, Rebecca, that was great. That was
that was
great.
great.
I feel like I'm just gonna randomly like just read your dream when I'm in a bad mood. Be like, hold on,
And that
there's some good
I
lingo
love
in
the
this.
detail and how vivid it was. And please send us any other
Yes,
dreams you have, anybody and everybody. Um,
yes,
that was fun. I enjoyed it.
so much fun, guys. So keep sending us your dreams.
Yes.
Thank you so much for checking out our first Dream Mail episode. There'll be more to come every last Friday of the month.
Also,
Send your
any listeners that have young children that have interesting, vivid, fun dreams, if you care to share, we can leave them anonymous,
for
of
sure.
course. Let us know. We have a
Yeah,
friend whose 5-year-old is starting to have like fun, vivid
crazy
dreams
dream.
and is like old enough to tell her. So let us know those dreams too.
Yeah, record your kids' dreams. Well, then tell them. You can even like memo them, like actually like record them when they tell you about it and just shoot it
Yeah,
that way to us.
whatever's easiest.
Uh, yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening. Continue to send your dreams to WTF Did I Dream Last Night at gmail.com and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WTF Did I Dream Last Night.
Woo! Sweet. Well, until next time, guys, happy dreaming. Bye.
Bye.